Let's welcome Morgan in now, first in the morning with entertainment as always. And we're going to start off with some big news on this Tuesday for Swifties, some Taylor Swift news.
Yeah, so the rumors are true. Taylor Swift has written an original song for Toy Story 5, which is so exciting. It's called I Knew It, I Knew You. And this comes after we were seeing multiple billboards posted all over LA with TS. And at one point, we had Jessie, the character from Toy Story, dancing. That was all over Pixar. And so a lot of people were thinking, okay, hold on, is this actually Taylor Swift?
Or is it just Toy Story, right?
Yeah, I mean, you never know. And so Taylor Swift herself has posted to social media confirming this. The song is available, by the way, June 5th. And she said this, which I thought was so sweet. I've always dreamed of getting to write for these characters who I've adored since I was 5 years old, a 5-year-old kid watching the first Toy Story movie. Apparently, she got a very early screening of this and then went home and wrote it right away. Jack Antonoff, who's been a long-time producer for hers, he did not produce her last album, but he worked with her on this song. So that's really exciting. And fun fact, if you Google Taylor Swift on TikTok, instead of the birds that show up on the background of the 1989 Taylor's Version album, clouds pop up.
Oh.
And so that's kind of cool. So that was also a bit of a tease leading up to this announcement that for sure she's written this original song. Apparently, if you Google Taylor Swift on Apple Music and YouTube Music, these clouds were popping up instead of the birds that we see on the original album for 1989. So yeah, pretty cool.
Always so much to watch for in the world of Swift. You know,
Right.
like it's just
It's
the Easter egg.
always-
Like there's always something.
always an Easter egg.
It's always right over my head.
Which I love. Yeah.
I know, I was going to say, I never would have picked up on
Never.
that.
No.
That's why we have Morgan here.
I'm here
Yeah.
for this,
Yeah.
our Gen Z producers.
That's all right. Okay. Okay. We got to talk Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh my goodness. So she's filed a restraining order against somebody who has been stalking her. Apparently, this gets really creepy. She has footage of this person who's repeatedly tried to get into her home in LA. She has footage of him on her doorbell, her Ring doorbell camera that she had to provide evidence for to the courts now that she's been granted a temporary restraining order. This is a person named William Applegate. He alleges that they know each other, and he's been trying to force his way into her home repeatedly. This is where I'm always, listen, you hear this with celebrities. This is very scary, right? But I always assume celebrities at this level have gated communities, incredible security guards. So I'm always very fascinated about how people break into homes, how people get up close to her doorbell. And so I have to just assume these people are very crafty.
Yeah, I was going
very
to say,
determined
unfortunately,
to get there.
when there's a will, there's a way,
That's
right?
it,
I mean, you
right?
can buy the best security in the
That's it.
world, but yeah.
So it's very scary,
sure.
but I'm happy she has a restraining order, and obviously she'll be on high alert.
All right, got to talk Kendall Jenner, Jacob Elordi. We've got new news on them because they've been spotted yet again on a date night.
Yep, they're in Tokyo. They took a photo with people working at this restaurant. It's very cute. This is what this photo tells me. They're not hiding their romance anymore. We've seen them together in Hawaii. We first talked about them on the show at Coachella. We heard that they were hanging out, but that was just rumors. We've also seen them at parties. They were hanging out with the Biebers. So we've been seeing more of them, but to pose and know that this picture is going to go out there and probably go viral, I'm thinking they're not hiding this anymore. I think this is actually becoming a little bit more serious, which is kind of cool. Now, a source told People magazine they're not trying to turn this into something big, some big public thing, but they are enjoying spending time together in more private settings. But I'm telling you, I think we're going to see more and more of them. I think this is a couple.
I can't stop looking at them.
They're gorgeous. They're a Scorpio and a Cancer. If you follow astrology,
what does that mean?
Wonderful combo, very intense.
Good combo?
Emotional, but wonderful combo.
There you go. You got the stars aligned for you.
Yeah.
Okay, we may have buried the lead here.
Just a touch.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah, because we've got really, really exciting news to tell you about.
You bet. The morning show is expanding thanks to you and your support of our program. We're going to grow. Our little family is growing. Take a look.
Canada, we heard you. You wanted even more can't miss moments.
Let's go.
More exclusives. More laughs. More trusted experts.
Direct service to the TMS studio. I feel it.
More of what you love about TMS.
Just you wait. Just wait.
So we're adding even more to your afternoons this fall. TMS 2 coming in September.
Yeah!
Maureen. We're so excited. TMS2 coming this September in the afternoon, hosted by the one and only Morgan Hoffman.
That's right.
So happy for you. This is great.
I'm so happy. I'm so excited to be on the show. I love you two so much. You know that I do. I love our chemistry together. And listen, we heard you. You wanted more. It's so exciting that the news is finally out. So yes, TMS2 coming in the afternoon, which is so exciting. We will have more updates and more reveals later on this summer. But for now, I'm just so excited to be the host of the show.
I know.
But you're going to be on the show. Our beloved experts are going to be on the show. It really is a continuation.
Exactly. You know, you heard the line, less is more. We believe more is more. You know, we've found, we really have found with the three of us, we go out and about, we do interviews, we're going all over the place, that the hour is not enough for what we have. We put a lot of it online. We tell you all the time about our YouTube channel, and that's where you can find extra tidbits. But now we just have it. It's so great. We have another hour for all of our material.
I know.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Listen, thank you to everybody at home, because it's only possible because of you and the fact that you've made the show #1. And thank you for that we are expanding and growing. So very thankful to everybody watching at home.
And how cool is it? Because you've been with us,
Okay.
what was it, 2 years?
Yeah, so it's about 2.5 years. When I first joined the show, an entertainment reporter position did not exist. And when I first joined, there was a lot of, well, we're just going to see where this goes. And I didn't really know fully what it would look like. And then my first assignment was like, oh, by the way, you're going to go to New York to interview Mark Wahlberg.
Okay.
For the family plan. So that was incredibly exciting. Look, I'm wearing the same outfit. That's my power outfit right there. Which was really exciting. And then just a couple of months later, I get flown to LA to interview Zendaya, no big deal, and Florence Pugh for Dune 2. We had a moment off the top where we were just talking about our shoes and how beautiful they look, but sometimes they're very uncomfortable. So that was exciting. So I started getting this idea that, oh, this is actually going to be kind of big in terms of the access we're getting to the biggest celebrities in the world on a morning show. I just thought that was so great. And then Keanu Reeves, one of my all-time favorite people to interview. I tell everybody, maybe because he's Canadian, but there's just something so endearing about him. Jamie Lee Curtis also, big one for me, my favorite actress. I will say that because I grew up loving her Halloween films, and my family loves horror and sci-fi in my family. And then Catherine O'Hara. That was just... I still think about that interview when I got to interview her for the Beetlejuice sequel, and of course with her passing, it's just, I feel really lucky that I got to interview her. Yeah.
All right, well, we feel very lucky to be bringing you all TMS2 again coming in September. We couldn't be more excited. But